There's actually a right and a wrong way to design a dental office. The right decision results in greater productivity and less stress. Why are you doing this project? Most doctors will tell me that the reason they're doing the new office is because they want to earn more money. I want less stress in my life. I just like to do bigger cases. What if I were to tell you that you can get all three? We've done over 3,000 dental offices across the United States over the last 20 years, and we observe how people move in every one of those offices. Number one, we wanted to increase the productivity in the offices, but also we wanted to decrease the physical stress. Does design really make a difference? How would you like to work in this office every day? What kind of care do you think is going to be delivered in that facility? What do you think the patient expectations are? On the other hand, what about patients in this office? It's the same doctor. We don't want dark, we don't want dated. Illumination says to the patient, nothing bad happens here, it's safe. Darkness very subliminally says, stay out, it's dangerous in here. Now, you might be asking yourself, I don't know if my practice can support a new office. The question we really should be asking ourselves is, what's the risk and what's the reward? We're actually going to quantify the level of risk you're undertaking, and we want that level of risk to be zero. What's more expensive, the office in the corner or the office on the screen? I'm going to suggest to you that it's the office in the corner, because that office is earning dramatically less money every year compared to the office on the screen. We're actually in a great golden age of dentistry right now. 85 million people are going to be turning at least 50 years old by 2025. They have a need, they have the money, and they want the care, and they're able to pay for it. Okay? This is your target market. The floor plan is key in being able to optimize productivity and minimize stress. The floor plan that works for you will incorporate all the principles of design, which we will review in this section. So let's take a look at a real case. The doctor asked me, well, what do you think of this design? What do you think of this floor plan? We do not want patients walking into and out of the restroom in front of all of our other patients. My goodness, sterilization. It couldn't be worse, okay? Every time they walk in, there was a wrong location, because they need to be either at the dirty side or at the clean side. And then finally, we have a mechanical room that you have to access through the lab. Now we're bringing med gases all the way back here and mechanical items all the way back here. Let's see how we corrected the issues. We have the patient restroom now, no longer in the waiting room, but it is in the trunk hallway. Sterilization area now that is central to all of these operatories. And this is not an essential element of the clinical zone, but it is a wonderful accessory. This is where we're putting the laser, the vital bleaching light, the endocart, the optical impression device, CEREC or E4D or whatever it is that you're using. And I love this doctor's office. We put the doctor's office at the end of a treatment hallway, so you can literally come out and look down the hall. So that would be an optimal design for this particular office. And so here is their new office. It's the nicest office in Salinas. They created a beautiful office. Here is the waiting room. All original art in the office. These are 2 console rooms, and there is their high-tech parking lot. I've never doubted the formula again. Now we're going to begin looking at the operatory. Moving to actually working in the operatory, the movement of the staff inside the operatory, we want you to be able to strike a neutral body position. We want the head over the shoulders, the elbows down at the side, and the back straight. Class 3 movement that you see on the screen here is really the best movement for working in the operatory. Your elbows drop to your side, your hands are at that level, and so we have a width of this particular operatory that is defined by the equipment in there and a 27-inch dimension. We need to consider also the issue of handicap access. Let's take a look now at delivery systems. There are 3 different systems. One is a single unit system. Over the patient delivery, split or dual system. Most of us believe that we actually are employing a relatively ergonomic or healthy posture. Look at the doctor. The back is bent. The head is cantilevered off the shoulders. His left arm is elevated, and he's loading his right hip because the patient's head is too high. However, he looks like the model of ergonomics compared to his dental assistant. You can imagine the type of back problems she's going to have, type of shoulder problems she's going to have. And remember, you're running a marathon. It's going to go 35 to 40 years, so we want to be good stewards of our physical well-being. How much will my new office cost? That's one of the first questions you ask when thinking about a new office. In this program, we're going to discover how to assess the cost of your new office. This program is invaluable in being able to understand your project and its financial responsibilities. Can we fund it? What is the impact on our cash flow? And then finally, the really big question, what level of risk are we incurring by undertaking the project? We know it's a good investment. If we embrace the principles of design, we're going to get a 38% increase in production. In our 4-op example, we're going to build a 2,000 square foot office, and it's going to cost $180 a square foot, and our total capital costs are $375,000. Non-capital costs are all the services you're going to incur: mechanical, electrical, and plumbing engineering. Is structural engineering. You have architectural fees, interior design fees, there are permitting fees. So we have a total project cost of $607,750 for our full building example, and $286,000 for our lease space. We all love what we do here. We love creating environments that are not only pleasing and enjoyable for the staff, but they really do impart a sense of trust on the part of all of your patients. So we'd love to be able to work with you. Please take a look at our website, and please let us know how we can help build your new office and give form to your future.